holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. CJ McCollum is looking to evolve his game. He said, quote, "I can get out of bed and get 20. Now I need to score efficiently, make my teammates better, and impact the game in every facet. You get older, the maturity level shifts, and you understand what needs to be done." Guys?
Well, looking to show how he can impact winning, Allie. Thanks for that. An intriguing contest tonight with two teams that play some of the toughest defense in the NBA, Clark.
BA, I call it old school hoops. It's about winning with energy and activity, not just offense, getting it done with some grit and grind defense as well.
A look at the 76ers starting group. We've got James Harden, Tobias Harris out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Embiid in at the center position. And for the Pelicans, in it forward, it's Ingram and Williamson. Then there's CJ McCollum. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Marshall in at the 2 spot. Now here's Williamson. McCollum, the pass to Ingram. The 11-footer. Philadelphia grabs the miss. They defeated Washington in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Here's Maxey. Comes up empty down low. Williamson against Embiid. Pass to Marshall. McCollum outside. The shot comes out. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
They didn't give up a single victory to this team last regular season, which went according to script.
Right you are. I mean, winning the games they were supposed to win. No doubt they'll look to continue that tonight.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's McCollum. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game.
I don't think there's any question the Sixers made the biggest trade of last season, sending a huge package to the Nets and getting James Harden in return. Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Brandon Ingram, a big-time leaper who can dunk it down with power and with ease.
Harden, the pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And Clark, in that Philly-Brooklyn trade, there were 5 players and 2 first-round draft picks involved.
And, B.A., they were big-time players Philly gave up. Simmons, Drummond, Seth Curry. But when you're playing for a title and you can add James Harden, I think you got to take that chance.
Now here's Harden. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. They grab their own miss. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid right there to get the rebound and put it right back up. Excellent anticipation.
Here's McCollum. Sweet little floater.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
There are very few any better than Harden at the and one. He's an expert. He looks for the contact, initiates it, gets it, and still finishes. You can't be too physical with him.
And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. To the middle. And then Embiid with the dunk.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammates shots. Does a really good job setting up a shooter.
Now here's McCollum. coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. Williamson, and that one good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Bridges. For three, Maxey drills it from deep.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Here's Marshall. Maxey covering. Here's Marshall over Maxey. Marshall can't hit.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Bridges passes to Embiid. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Embiid. Bridges has gotten his second bucket of the game. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Once again, give me a big round of applause for your Pelicans dance team.
McCollum finds Ingram. Back to McCollum. Pass to Williamson. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Here's Williamson, following the score by Philadelphia. McCollum, the pass to Valanciunas. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Marshall. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
James Harden picks one up.
Team foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And so he hits both. Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Murphy. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Graham's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Maxey. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Thibault passes to Tucker. Back to Thibault, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Graham.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And stolen by Hayes. Here's Murphy, out to the wing. Here's Alvarado. Uses the glass on the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Sixers leading. Here's Harrell. Some solid defense from Hayes. The Pelicans have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Here's Murphy, checked by Tucker. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Hayes. Graham with it. Thibault picks him up. Releases. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Embiid passes to Harrell. Now Thibault. down low. Here's Embiid. And that one drops. Embiid's got 10 points.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
New Orleans calls timeout.
This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months, rehabbing back and foot injury.
To Alvarado.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Hayes with it. Here's Alvarado. Shot clock at 5. Tipped away. And now the Sixers on the break. And here they go. And the basket by Harrell. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Graham. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Craig. Good. And Graham with the setup. Well, give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all.
And so it's New Orleans with it. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Melton against Graham. Here's Alvarado. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Graham's court awareness in action right there. Easily spots a wide open man.
Pass to Embiid. Right side Tucker. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, because you well know means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Harrell finds Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
You know, every year Embiid seems to kick his scoring up just a notch. I think he realizes how dominant he can be.
Graham for 3. The rebound by Embiid. For 3, Harrell. Joel Embiid. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back after this word.
Pelicans fans, please give a big round of applause.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Marshall in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. The Pelicans trail. Pass to Marshall. Here's Valanciunas. Checked by Tucker. Harris against Ingram. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Ingram knocking down the long 2. He's extremely effective from there.
3-pointer, Bridges. Rebounded by New Orleans. Now here's McCollum. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And he banks in the layup. McCollum's got 6.
Oh, what a tricky shot. CJ, he's showing off now.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. BA?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Williamson. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Minnesota.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Here's Bridges. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. 7 points in the game.
Well, you can see the work being put in on that particular shot for Bridges, and his confidence as a result is continuing to grow.
Here's McCollum, and that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Harden against McCollum, and Harden gets the double team. Pass to Harris. Beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And the league saw a dramatic rise in the number of take fouls to stop the fast break. Clark, was the time right to make a change?
No doubt about it, BA. Anything that slows down the game in an artificial manner needs to be eliminated from the game. So I think it was overdue, but the fact that they got to this point is good.
Williamson hits them both. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Harden, the pass to Maxey. McCollum against Harden. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Circus shots, creative shots, they're a specialty for Harden. There's a reason why he's won a few scoring titles. He knows how to get it in the basket.
Now here's Ingram. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Minnesota.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
Here's Marshall. It's a 5-point game. Just 3 to shoot. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
And the Pelicans call time here.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Let's give it up one more time. A huge cheer for your Pelicans.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And the call will be against James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his 2nd foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Here's Marshall. Maxey covering. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Marshall with the bucket.
High percentage plays. He's excellent around the rim.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. Harris on the wing, covered by Ingram. The 3-ball. Harden missing again. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Marshall. And he's going for the lob. Williamson misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Maxey, that's good.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
The reach of a center, the touch of a guard. Ingram, a talent.
Now here's Harden. 13 points in the win against Washington.
And more impressive to me than his scoring was his playmaking. Really an all-around offensive clinic.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
McCollum, the pass to Valanciunas. To the paint. Here's Ingram. Banked it in off the glass. Ingram's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you know, Ingram's length is really an asset inside. It allows him to work over and around defenders.
Bridges passes to Tucker. And the ball out of play. The Pelicans will have it.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes comes in for Valanciunas. And it's Murphy in for Williamson. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. For New Orleans, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. McCollum finds Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, no question about it. Ingram is in the zone right now, having no trouble getting and hitting his shots.
Harris passes to Embiid. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Alvarado's checked in for New Orleans. And Embiid drops them both.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
Now here's Ingram. 12 points for him. To the inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Ingram's got 14 points.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
And Philadelphia calls time here. The Sixers leading. On the wing, Harden. This one for 3. Fires in the triple. He's got 12.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass to McCollum. From 8 feet away. And another one falls for New Orleans.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Poke loose. Here's Alvarado. Now here's Ingram. Covered by Thibault. Ingram against Thibault. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one near him. And it's Alvarado missing. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Pass to Embiid. Thibault on the wing. Back to Embiid.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And Embiid gets the double team. And the bucket is good. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
The baseline J. That one's good from Melton on the assist by Harden. And it's an 8-point 76ers lead. The Pelicans shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. And here's Ingram from the arc. And it's Harrell with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And we've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Pass to Embiid. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. And McCollum slams it in.
Oh, I love how McCollum moves in transition, just has a strong sense of where to position himself.
Thibault finds Embiid. Three-pointer, Harden. Murphy pulls it in. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Shoots from the right block. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Montrezl Harrell.
Team foul.
At the line for New Orleans, Jose Alvarado.
First one falls for him.
They are perfect from the line in this quarter and need to stay aggressively in attack mode if they want to gain control of this game.
Craig is checked in for New Orleans. Graham comes in for McCollum. Hits both from the stripe. There's 42 seconds left in the second. Outside Thibault. Pass to Harrell. Melton on the wing. Outside Harden. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Devontae Graham.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
The first one falls. Harden hits them both.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now here's Hayes. But no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
New Orleans, Jackson.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Harden. He's got 14. Harrell with it. Left side Thibault. He got it off in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The guys are trying to make a name for themselves tonight. And you know, I like to fire them to the starters, baby.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got Tyrese Maxey. Miles Bridges is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
Here's Williamson. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. 6 to shoot. Shoots a fadeaway. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Bridges has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding. And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the score by Philadelphia.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points. The 12th overall pick back in 2018, Miles Bridges was part of a loaded lottery. Guys like Luka, Trae Young, SGA also part of that class. Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Pass to Marshall. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Count it. Good. 6 points for him. And Grant, looking at the 18 lottery, they are the future of this league.
Yes, they are. I mean, obviously, we've seen Trae and Luka play at an MVP level. Other stars like DeAndre Ayton, Triple J, SGA, really just a special group.
Harden from outside. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
And he gets the bucket.
This is where Zion shines. Inside, he can be such a dominant force.
Now here's Harden. He's got 16. Basket counts. Embiid's got 20.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Valanciunas looking for his first basket, still in this one. Good on the shot.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Bridges passes to Harden. Here's Embiid. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 7 tonight.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 12. And here's Ingram outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ingram's got 17 points.
Well, Ingram has been an all-star because he doesn't have to dominate the ball to score. He's a sharp shooter who's very efficient in his offensive game.
Here's Maxey. 13 points in the game. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. That'll put Tyrese Maxey on the line. That's on Jonas Valanciunas. And the 76ers making a change here. Tucker's checked in.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
New Orleans calls timeout. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, VA. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. McCollum, the pass to Ingram. Back to McCollum. Here's Williamson. Good. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
We know CJ can score it with the passing component of his game. I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
Harden, the pass to Bridges. Now here's Harris. Over Ingram. The Sixers again can't hit. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Williamson. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 7 assists in the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
For 3, Bridges drains the triple. He's got 10.
I think he epitomizes the modern-day stretch 4. Miles Bridges can hurt you from deep, in addition to getting to the rack.
Here's Marshall. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Bridges has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Maxey. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the 76ers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Murphy, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Alvarado comes in for Marshall. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Melton's checked in. Ingram up top. Pass to McCollum. Back to Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Philly ball.
Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes is checked in for Zion Williamson. And Devontae Graham is subbed in for McCollum. Harrell's checked in for Philadelphia. Thibault comes in for Tobias Harris. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. It's Bridges on the wing. And it's Bridges with the jam.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
The Pelicans have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Outside Graham. Here's Murphy. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Alvarado. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Give him 8.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Now here's Thibault. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. And that'll send Montrezl Harrell to the free throw line. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. And the free throw, no good.
Montrezl Harrell can be so many things for this team. One of the best small ball fives in the NBA.
His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. The pull-up. And it's New Orleans with another.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And a little more about Montrezl Harrell. What an addition he is to any roster player.
I agree with you, B.A., whether he's starting or coming off the bench. Harrell brings great energy and production, a real injection as a spark plug.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They've got to put a stop to that trend.
Melton passes to Thibault. It's Bridges on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the
From
third.
15 feet away, here's Thibault. The Sixers again can't hit.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
They get it back. And Harrell throws it down.
Harrell simply is a ferocious rebounder. Great tenacity in fighting hard for the board and then finishing the play for his team.
Now here's Ingram. 17 points in the game. Here's Alvarado. Maxey covering. Shot clock at 6. Graham for 3. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Harris comes in for Thibault.
Tobias Harris.
The Sixers leading. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Melton. It's picked off. Maxey against Ingram. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
They're really working the paint now.
And so here is Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 14. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Maxey's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, a good passer at his position. Harris knows when to look for his teammates.
Pass to Graham. Here's Murphy. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Murphy. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Graham. Hayes, the pass to Graham. And Embiid with the block.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
Up and in on the layup. Embiid's got 24 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Ingram fires from way outside. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Come on, let's keep it going. The ball movement is good, guys. We're getting great shots, but we're giving up too many shots.
Exchanging baskets. That's not what Doc Rivers is looking for. Asking his guys to clamp down on defense.
Yeah, he wants it all. He sees an opportunity for his team to dominate just a little more. But overall, he wants them to take advantage.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Marshall in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And he drops the first. Brandon Ingram is checked in for Alvarado. He's perfect from the line this time.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Philadelphia with the ball. 8-point game. Back to Harden. Inside. McCollum with a steal. Here's Williamson. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
He came out of halftime with renewed focus, heating things up offensively.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
You know, that's the kind of play that can really start a run. He knows a little momentum can get them back even.
Well, the Pelicans shooting it well at 59%. Williamson with it. Picked up by Tucker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his third foul so far. And a second look at that rejection. Taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Now here's McCollum. Shoots over Harden. They get the rebound. Yes, it's good.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
Here's Harden. Melton on the wing. Pass to Embiid. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
At the line for Philly.
The free throw drops for Embiid. The Pelicans have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Now Ingram. Let's go with a three. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Harden against McCollum. Pass to Melton. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. And now a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
Mr. Do-It-All coming away with the assist there. I mean, Harden making sure to keep his teammates involved in the offense.
Out to the right wing. Here's Marshall. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Miles Bridges checked in for Tucker. And he's good on the second.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Harris right side. Outside Harden. Melton on the wing. Pass to Embiid. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And he's got ideal position inside. Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. The Pelicans trail. McCollum outside. Here's Marshall. Melton covers. Back to McCollum. Puts up a 3. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
With confidence and ability from long range, I love it. McCollum's able to space the floor and keep the defense honest.
Harden. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
McCollum outside to the left wing. Pass to Valanciunas. Softly drops in the floater. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
They swipe it. Here's Marshall, and here's Ingram outside. Offensive rebound.
He is tenacious. Love to watch him battle on the defensive glass.
And here's Harris outside. The Pelicans pull it in. Good chance here for Ingram. And another basket for New Orleans.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Ingram, following the score by Philadelphia. Pass to Marshall. Williamson with it. He's guarded by Bridges. And that one's good. Williamson's got 10 points in just the second half.
With an insane combination of power and touch, Zion is a one-of-a-kind star.
And that one's good.
Melton.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Valanciunas. Outside Ingram. Clock at 6. Over Harris. And it's New Orleans with another.
Virtually unfair. Actually, I'd say it is unfair for a 6'9" guy like Ingram to handle the pumpkin like that.
That one's good from Melton on the assist by Harden. And the 76ers lead by 6. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Outside Ingram. Pass to McCollum. Over Harden. McCollum's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Harden, good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Did you guys feel that? When Zion slams it, the floor shakes.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with a forward. This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now here's Ingram. Pass to Marshall. Shoots over Melton. Marshall with the bucket.
You know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Who wants a t-shirt?
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
I mean, what an incredible job generating shots for his team. I mean, he was forcing the defense to stretch out and dishing to open and ready shooters. He just has these great instincts and feel for when and where to move the rock out on the court.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by New Orleans. Pass to Melton. Williamson against Bridges. Here's Embiid. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Embiid's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, we see Embiid operate a lot from the perimeter, but he is clearly at his best owning the paint.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Boy, somebody needs to get these guys fired up so they attack the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and this led to way too many second chance shots.
For your Pelicans dance team.
Shot from the inbound. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Tries it from 19. Harden can't hit. New Orleans now, time running out. That's Tips. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Melton. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And oftentimes, you just assume McCollum's J is going in. He's this good of a shooter. It's incredible.
Melton outside. From the arc. Another three for Philadelphia.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's McCollum. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper. McCollum's got 19 points.
And defensively, you got to make them work harder. That's just too easy.
On the wing, Harden. Harris on the wing. Pass to Bridges from behind the arc. Doesn't go that time. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. McCollum with it. They double team McCollum. Here's Marshall. Joel Embiid with the board. Philadelphia has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Sixers.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a two-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Joel Embiid.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
And that one's good.
Melton.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Man, an unpredictable defensive assignment in the half court. McCollum can score from pretty much anywhere.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
James, your playmaking really stood out. How do you strike that balance between setting the table and calling your own number?
Every single game is going to be something different. And so sometimes they're going to allow me to score points, and sometimes they're going to take those points away and try to get me to facilitate. But I'm willing to do both, and I just take the reads, whatever they give me. And tonight was a great team effort. Everybody played well, contributed.
Guys, he's shown in his career he's willing to do it all.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.